Hello, this is Tazlon for the Lighthouse After Action Report Volume 8. We're in Erlenberg Assault Offense. And looking at the teams, both teams are pretty well suited for what they have to do. We have 3 lights and they have 2. They have 3 mediums and we have 2. And they have a lot of heavies with 1 TD. We have 2 TDs and a lot of heavies, 3 artillery apiece. So we're a little bit more scout oriented and they're a little bit more defense oriented, which works well for both teams. A lot of, let's just say, not the best players in the world on both teams, so this could be a strange match. I'm going to go east and see how many people move over there with me, and that'll determine what I can do over there. A lot of teams don't really focus very much on the east side of the map. You never know what you're going to get when you go over there. Sometimes a lot of tanks will come with you, sometimes maybe only one. I already see another light and a medium coming with me. It looks like the heavy behind me is coming this way. And I think the Stug's going to come this way too. So we have a decent amount of tanks. We can't make a huge attack, but at least we can occupy the enemy over here. I'm going to pull up into this bush right ahead of me because it's a really good anti-scout spot for tanks that come up here and try to spot off of this ridge. You can see them as they pull up the hill and chase them out of there before they light up all your team. Sometimes a scout will get over there really fast, other times you have to sit here and wait a little bit for him to show up, which I don't mind because it gives my my slower tanks behind me a chance to move over and get set up to play. At the same time, if one of the enemy lights tries to make a run down the middle, it's a good spot to light them up there too. So you get to really observe 2 different quarters right here. You would think if a light was coming over there, they'd be there by now. And I get lit up as soon as I move, and there's the T-37 moving up to that spot. I should have waited about 10 more seconds. No biggie though. I expose him and he's under fire already. Doesn't look like he's backing down. He's still moving forward. It's kind of crazy. I'll try to take a shot at him. Now he backs up, and I guess wrong. I kind of jerked the cannon when I shot. So I miss him. There's a Chaffee up there too, so both scouts are over here. I didn't remember the Chaffee's up there if I move forward. Okay, 37, you're dead now. You're coming right at me. There's a heavy down in town, so I'll take a shot at him, KB3. And I'm presuming it's the Chaffee that lit me up. He's probably hiding in the bush up there by the house, spotting downfield. Now, T-3485 was just sitting there. I lost contact on him because his concealment, his camo kicked back in. So since he wasn't moving, I took a blind shot at him. If I had seen him backing up or something, I wouldn't have taken the shot. Or if I'd been running low on ammo, I wouldn't have taken that shot. But since I have plenty of ammo and he was just sitting there without moving, it's like, hey, I bet he's still in that spot when I fire. We have 4 tanks over here right now, but with the exception of my 105, we really don't have a lot of firepower. And we know there's a medium and a heavy and a light up ahead of us. That KB3 slowly moving down the middle there. But my medium's moving up north, so I'm going to move up here and see if I can spot anything for him, because he's pretty certain he's going to die pretty soon. That T-3485 is just going to be waiting on him, I think. I got to remember there's a Chaffee off to the left of me, so there he is, a little bit left and behind me, behind that building. He just took a shot. I'm going to move up here and take him out. This is a mismatch here. KV-3 keeps trying to sneak down to the south. Well, there goes our light. Our medium's going to die too. He's playing way too aggressive for what he's up against, but I'm trying to help him a little bit. Take a shot at the T-34 again. Time to get out of here. I'm going to die if I stay here. Just to have the Stug behind me, and he can't do it. He doesn't have enough gun to get me out of that situation. Come back over here, see if I can see the KV-3. Oh, there's a Sherman 3. It's going to be a big hit. Boom. He just missed me, so I'll pull up here and kill him. If I get him behind before he goes behind the building. Got him. Now look how far south the KV-3 is. I'm going to have to go deal with that guy. He's going to try to get our arty. 8-8 in the fight right now. Track. Stay there while we shoot you. Bounce. Jeez. Thank you for ramming me and killing yourself. That was mighty nice of you. Kind of have heavies on all sides of me with nobody behind me to help me, so I'm leaving. Trying to circle an IS on a hill just probably isn't going to work too well. Hellcat's coming down along the river, so I'm going to watch and see if I see him as we go by each other. Stop, back up. Oh yeah, sit still for me, baby. Kaboom. Now, we have the advantage, 10-9. A heavy, a TD, and a light with 3 arty against 3 heavies and 2 arty. Our attack over on the west that was going so well a while ago has completely fallen apart. Looks like their tanks have all shifted over to the east side of the map. There's an artillery almost dead. He's going to be seriously dead here in a second. Okay, that one like went straight into the dirt. I guess he's trying to drown himself, but I'll save himself the trouble. Oh, it's 12-10. We still have a lead. Only have 2 minutes left. I need to go find that artillery. If he's hiding back here in the back corner, I'm the only one that's going to have a chance of finding him. Hopefully they can take care of the heavy that's down there. But St. Emel's camped yet, so that doesn't look good. There he is. There he isn't. So I guess, you know, minute 30. People just sitting there. I need to go find everybody, I guess. Ooh, there's the T-29. I need to close in on him, because if I circle way out, he's going to kill me. There's nothing I can do but give up a shot in the way, and I get tracked. I can't have that, so I use my repair kit. I need to get in close and track him. There, I get the tracking shot. Now I get a couple shots on him. Oh, he uses his repair kit. So I'll take a shot. Now I need to get him tracked again. He's not spinning his tank right now, but if he starts rotating his tank too, he's going to be trouble. So I'll shoot his track, get him tracked. Now I'll try to shoot into the rear of him and get some big damage. Doesn't happen every time, but about every other shot you do that, you'll get a real big hit. Well, he starts moving, so I track him again. Now I'll go back behind him and try to get the kill shot here. Aim low, blow him up. Trouble is, 22 seconds left. They haven't done anything to find that IS. So things are looking rather bleak. I wish they would have realized that they needed to find that other heavy. Two seconds, 1 second, a painful tie. Sometimes you try to carry and it's just too much weight. In the beginning, I went over to the east. I had 4 other tanks come with me. They weren't impressive tanks, but at least we were there and able to engage the enemy. The enemy had superior firepower, actually. They only had 3 or 4 tanks over there, but with the heavy and the medium, it camped in fairly well up on the top of the ridge there, and behind the ridge, we didn't have enough firepower to take them out of there. And I killed both the lights. And then the E-32 made the mistake of advancing further to the north. What we should have done is all 3 of us just kept those tanks engaged. And we had a good push on the west side. And as they tried to cross the bridge, it totally fell apart. By that time, I had to vacate the east because my medium pushed and my TD died, and I ended up with too many tanks for me to take on by myself, and just a Hummel sitting way down at the south. The KV-3, I think, was pushing down there. I tracked him and he got hit on fire, and I think he died. But I was left to where I had to cross over the bridge and get over on the other side of the map, because all their forces were still on the east side, and I didn't have any support over there. So I went up and found the Artie. I was hoping my team, who was down south, would move a little east, and at least one of them figure out where the other heavy was. The T-29 came after me, and that's just a classic example of how you circle somebody in a VK-2801. Every time he got his tracks repaired, I just simply tracked him again, shooting deliberately for his tracks to keep him immobile. And that allows me to pull behind to his rear and take a shot with HE down low and hope to get the big hit, which the second time I did it, it worked and he died. With more mobile scouts, you don't have to play it that way, because even if they rotate their hull, you can stay ahead of their gun. But with the 2801 and a couple of the other slower scouts, as far as circling wise, you have to keep them tracked in order to stay out of their gun range. And that it's not hard to do, especially with HE in this tank. You can track them all day. And you track them, take a couple shots, track them, take a couple shots, and then after a while they're dead. Trouble is, it took so much time doing that, I had less than half a minute to go find the IS at the end, and my team hadn't done it. They didn't realize what they had to do. So I was stuck having a really good mission and a loss. And it's not really anything I can do about it other than say, hey, I played well, and next game will be better. And as a matter of fact, next game was better. My very next game, I had an ace mission again, and I had 7 kills, and I got a win. But in this game, I end up with 8. I got a Radley Walters, a high caliber, and a top gun. I had 2,700 XP, 4 spots, 1,589 spotting damage. As I said, 8 kills, 2,914 damage. So I did pretty much everything I could do, and there's a really good example of the 2801 circling an opponent and using tracking to keep them immobile enough to where I can position myself to get a big hit and kill the guy. And unfortunately, it's a loss. But what can you do? You just play on. From Erlenberg Assault Offense. Crying in my beer right now. But ready for the next fight. Happy hunting.